So Nurse Barkholtz, who is the nurse who kicked Scott out of the hospital on October 10th, 2021, he was there as patient advocate for his daughter. She kept referring to him as a visitor, and his attorneys were insisting, no, he wasn't just a visitor, he was a patient advocate under the Americans with Disabilities Act. His daughter had Down syndrome. And so Warner Mendenhall, Scott's attorney, read the visitation policy of the hospital, talking about those blanket exemptions that they had. In cross-examination, or not in cross-examination, but in response, the defense attorney asked Nurse Barkholtz, wait a minute, were there really exceptions? And this is what Nurse Barkholtz had to say. We're going to play the video now and let you see the slur that she cast on Scott.
Nurse Barkholtz, I believe there may have been some, maybe it's just terminology, but there may have been some mischaracterizations there. To your knowledge, was anyone exempt from visitor policies?
In regards to what are you referring to?
Well,
like they get to be an asshole?
So now you see that was a real moment of truth. You know, there was animosity towards Scott. And that was what she was acting on. That, you know, it kind of upheld Scott's earlier testimony that when she walked into the room that day and said, you got to leave, and he said, why? She said to him, according to him, because the nurses are complaining about you, they don't want you here.
Yeah. But I think that slur, though, Rebecca, displays tremendous bias.
Yes.
And, you know, and I was just thinking, gee, what if I were in the ICU, or what if a family member were in the ICU? Would I want a nurse like that taking care of my family member with that kind of bias?
Exactly. Well, the other shocking thing to me was that the judge said nothing about it. He did not reprimand her and talk about the decorum, you know, maintaining decorum in the court. None of the plaintiff's attorneys objected to it. And I wondered why. I don't have an answer to that.
Yeah, I don't either. And I thought it was interesting, too, that she uttered that slur when she was being asked a question by the defense attorney, not by the attorney for the plaintiff.
Exactly. It's very, very curious. But I think that, you know, that right there kind of shows, you know, the attitude of the hospital towards Scott. It's sad.
Yep, tragic.
Yep.
Well, thank you, Rebecca.
Thank you.